Were you thinking of using a 6-gallon small pancake compressor to do some paint work like this? Well, if you were, you might want to watch this video first.
I feel like I'm losing my mind. Is everybody in the world blind? Please, Lord, give me a sign, a sign.
Alright, what Trigger Man? Back in the lab. And today, what we have here. Alright, today we have this Kia rear door damage. I'm gonna blend into the front door, blend into the quarter panel, okay? Simple enough. Alright, and today I've had probably about a dozen or more people that asked me specifically to do a job with a full-size gun, LVLP, and this little teeny weeny air compressor here, the rigid. And coincidentally, they all asked for this. They have the rigid 6-gallon, see, 6-gallon air compressor, and they want to know, can they paint their vehicle? And we're gonna see, okay? You can't paint a whole vehicle with it. I'll tell you that right off the bat, you know. You can't paint a whole vehicle and have good results, but I'm sure you can paint a portion of the vehicle, okay? And that is only if you have the diaphragm regulator. Well, first let me get through the job and make sure. Like, I don't even know, I ain't never done this before with that little thing. I've done a bumper with a mini gun, a mini LVLP, the LPH80, but I've never done anything like this with that and a full-size gun, okay? So we're gonna use the Porphis PRD-510. This is their LVLP, low volume, low pressure spray gun, 1.3. All right, and the diaphragm regulator, okay? I'm gonna beat these diaphragm regulators into your head, okay? Any DIY guy, any guy with a small to medium sized air compressor is a must, okay? A must. But yeah, so that's what we're gonna do, man. We're gonna see, all right? And like I always say, if something doesn't go right, I'm gonna have to switch and just plug into my regular system. But usually we've been batting batting 100 with this, okay? Or batting 1,000, one of them. But we've been batting home runs with this setups, you know what I'm saying? With the little compressors, the other 2 little compressors I have there. So far, nothing's gone wrong, but so we'll see. All right, gonna go mask up, mix up, and we'll get to it. Boop.
Trigger Man! Oh, come on, bro. Man, you're using the little pancake compressor, bro. Oh my god. This man done lost his marbles. Bro, that's for bicycle tires, man. Ain't no way you're gonna paint no car with that thing, bro. This guy's he's crazy, bro. It's a pancake, man. It's made for putting the nail gun into a fence, bro. Not no painting, Trigger. Man, Trigger. I keep telling you, bro. We ain't never gonna get to no SEMA like this, bro. And that's why those pro painters be what are you doing? Look at this thing, man. And it's old. It didn't even get the glass over the gauge. Look at this thing, bro. 2.8 CFM. Man, Trigger.
So I really think we're gonna be okay here. Yeah, all we got left, one more coat of the base. Blend it out a little further, because it's already covered, so we'll blend it out a little further, and then clear coat. So, but it seems like it's gonna be fine. I never thought, man, in a million years, like a 6-gallon with a full-size spray gun. So, pretty impressive, pretty impressive, if I must say so myself. Yeah, so we got coverage, everything's covered. we're just gonna blend out this here color a little more, and then we're good to go, man. We're good to go. This one here is set at, what is that, 160, 150? Can it go up more? Nah, yeah, 150. Yeah, see the lens is going off of here? This thing is old as heck, man. But yeah, so to you guys that were asking for this specific rigid air compressor, it looks like it's gonna be able to do it. And then one more fender, and then you got basically the whole side of a vehicle, and with just that little thing. Yeah, a good LVLP spray gun and that regulator, and you're good, man. You're good. You are golden. You're gonna let this flash off a little bit more, and then we'll go directly to a second coat, and we'll be good to go.
Bro, this is diabolical, Trigger. This is diabolical, man. Like, this little compressor, bro, like, man, this means that anyone can really paint their car, you know? This compressor is only $120 at Home Depot. Everybody lives by a Home Depot. So $120 for the compressor. The spray gun is $200. What are you doing? Got the red Scotch Brite? Oh, and some 800. Trying to get those dirt nibs down. But yeah, bro, this is affordable, man. This is affordable, you know? Even if a guy has to paint one side at a time. Even if you can't do the whole vehicle. 40. Okay, 40 PSI. Yeah, bro, this is awesome, man. You're always giving these guys something, man. From the electric sprayer, the Haichika, to this. Man, Trigger be looking out for those little people, man. Alright, brother. I check in with you later. Spray on, Trigger. Spray on.
Okay, so here's the part I've been kind of skeptical about, the clear coat. So we're gonna try to keep the clear right at 40, and we'll see what happens from there. Let's get it set right at 40. Lock it in. Now I'm sure that's almost ready to cut on, because the couple times that I just pulled the trigger, it's dropping the air. So keep that in mind. All right, there we go. Matter of fact, I'm gonna go back. So I want to put it up. Okay, fellas, so yeah, clear coat at 43 PSI. I was gonna go with 40, but for me, 43 PSI is ideal. Fluid going in, one full turn. I had it at 3, now it's at 2. Okay, so it's 2 turns out on the fluid from closed. 43 PSI. Those are the settings that work for me, okay? And a lot of people are saying, oh, if this gun needs to be up so high at 40 PSI, it's not really low volume, low pressure, because the pressure is higher. Well, at the gauge, it's higher. But whatever the gun's doing internally, it could be lower. I don't know. 45, yeah. So, second coat, I'm going at 45 PSI. Even still, for the gun being at 45 PSI at the gauge, to do this vehicle with that little air compressor, it says a lot, you know. And all of these LVLP guns are the same for me. They all have to be up high. Now, you can spray the gun at 30 PSI. You don't have to put it as high as I do, okay? But I know the finish I need. I know where the gun needs to be for me. You can spray it at 20 PSI. Okay. These are just my settings. Take that with a grain of salt, you know. I can just feel the air coming out on any gun, and I know where it needs to be. It's at 43, 30. It was at 30 right there. So it went from, what was it, 45 down to 30 at that high pressure that I had it. Okay. And you see, it's not completely empty. So this works, man. This is definitely something for you guys, man. I was excited, man. You guys know when I do something and I'm shocked and surprised and I'm excited, that's how I react. All right. We got it done. And this is what we're looking like. Yeah. He's a bad man, pajama. Dun, 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 dun. Yeah, man. Yeah, with the 6-gallon, 2 CFM, well, 2 point something CFM. Yeah, man. There ain't nothing wrong with that. Nothing. He's a bad man, pajama. Yeah. So Porphis PRD-510 LVP diaphragm, the rigid 6-gallon, 150 PSI, 2.6 CFM. To do all of that, and you guys want to know something else I did with it? I didn't even want to put in the video because I didn't want to move the camera around. But boom! Yeah, man, we were spraying with this sucker. We were spraying, and it got it done. Little thing like that. Like I would have never. Man, this changes a lot, man, for guys. You want to do mobile work or little side jobs or anything, bro. Like, that's it. Get you an electric sander to do most of your work, your sanding and everything. Little compressor like that. Blow off, spray gun. Like, come on. And the bumper over there, so that's basically the whole side of a vehicle. You know, one additional panel, the bumper, that's it, you know? Like, this is incredible, man. This is incredible. In all seriousness, is this, man, you know? Yeah, the gun definitely helps, LVLP, but running this alone with this, I honestly don't think it would. It can't, no way, you know? But it's crazy, man. I'm shocked myself, you know? So, I don't know, I'm kind of speechless. It's crazy. But, man, let me know what you guys think, man. Let me know what you think. Did you know that something like this? Well, nah, never mind. Don't let me know, because everybody's gonna say, I've been doing that for 20 years like that. Never mind, I forgot. Fucking YouTube. I forgot. Never mind. Don't even say nothing. Just if you like it, you like it. Thumbs up. No, I ain't going there. Trigger, I've been doing that for 20 years. Oh my God. With a little compressor like that. That's what they say. So anyway, hope you guys enjoyed. And yeah, we'll probably get out in the sun a little later on and take a peek. Catch you in the next one. Okay, so this is a couple hours later out in front of the booth. And we're looking good, man. We're looking good. No problems. Came out fairly clean. I think I had maybe 4 little nibs in the entire job. So this is something that you can do from home. You know, the only thing, that little compressor is kind of loud, but if that's not an issue for you, and look at there, even the other side of the bumper, you know, color matched up. It's a good job, man. And I personally never would have thought, man. I've used that little compressor. That's why it looks so old. That's my personal air compressor from home. I've used that from back in the days doing little work with the Iwata LPH80 mini LVLP. And that would just be a bumper job. But something like this, a whole side with that thing, I would have never imagined it, man. So yeah, I was a little excited myself about that. So yeah, it's amazing. So those of you that didn't want to use the electric gun, Hichikas or anything, this is an option for you. I had no oil separator on there, water, none of that. It was just plug in and go. It was oil-free compressors. Don't really spit out too much oil from what I've seen. You know, so everything there matched up, put together. The side over here was good. So that's basically the whole side of a vehicle, man, with a little 6-gallon 2.8 CFM air compressor. Links will be in the description in case you want to check out the spray gun, the diaphragm regulator. I'll try to leave a link for the air compressor, but that's at your local Home Depot. They're everywhere. So give a thumbs up if you enjoyed. Subscribe to the channel if you're not subscribed. And I will catch you in the next one. Peace.